Hello, welcome back to another episode of my FM23 save, Llantwit Major to Boca Juniors, and we're coming towards the end of Season 3. We've got a couple of games left. I've played a few off camera. We last left off against a 2-all draw against Cardiff Met Uni, and then we lost to TNS, of course. And then we had a lot of games, quite big ones, and the form has been incredible, as you can see. It's all these. Amazing. You can see, just lost the last game. But apart from that, we've been on an incredible run, beating Barry, beating Cardiff Met Uni, and you can see we're fourth in the table, which is amazing. There's 4 games left, I think, until the league then splits. So I think we'll play like these 2 today, and then I'll play these 2 like off camera in this episode, and we'll see what happens and what position we're then in, just to see how things go. Basically, there's not really much news. Quinn Bevington is developing incredibly well. But off the board stuff, still the same. Not enough money. Blah de blah de blah. We are losing some now. It's a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Some players are starting to leave and kick off because of game time. It's a bit more strict on this year's FM, I would say. And you need to go and release players. Like some of them, they kick off and then they get given free transfers instantly. So like this player really didn't want him to leave. I thought he'd go in January, but yeah, you can see Barry and Penabont and all that they're lining up to get him, which is a bit annoying with a few players like that, to be honest. So, yeah, it's interesting, but it is what it is. Tom Walters has gone as well. Like he played a game for us again, but yeah, he was never really going to get back into the team. There was a bit of squad depth, and we could afford to get some players in and not really play them if they're on appearance fees, etc. But you can see our team is developing quite nicely. Jason Jones kind of was a bit annoyed he wasn't playing, so I am now training him to play left back. So Luke Davidson, who's been the original Llantwit Major player, has lost his place now, but he's on the bench. He's still a bit of an all-rounder, really. So yeah, it's not too bad. Callum Davis has scored a few goals. He's on 12 goals now, so I think it looks like he's gonna cement that starting place up top for now. But yeah, we've got a lot of competition. It's a good place to be. We want to bounce back now with the win. I couldn't believe then TNS have a goal difference of 49. So that's mental. That is horrific. The money they're spending is making me feel absolutely sick. That is mental, isn't it? They've conceded 4 goals. Wow, they've conceded 4 goals. 53 goals scored. The gap is just ginormous. It's unbelievable. That is the goal. I mean, it's going to take us years to even compete with them, but we'll see what happens if it's even possible. That is obviously, if anyone knows, that must be, and if it's commented earlier, apologies, but that must be someone related to Wilfred Boney. He came from Swansea as well, so surely. We'll dive in. It's the usual side. We've got Watkins in goal, who I would say is doing pretty well. He's only young, so he should develop into a pretty good goalie. Evans, Gillett, Evans, Jones kind of picks itself. We've got Hughes, who's doing all right. Ball winner is kind of just a job role. Probably not where he actually really does belong, I suppose. But he's doing a job for now. I mean, I could probably give someone more experience like Jay Owen, who is a ball winner. Yeah, you know what? We'll give Jay Owen a go now that he's there. He's experienced and he can play that role pretty well. I think it's his natural role. So we'll dive in. We've got Callum Davis up front, Beverton, Butler, Robert Smith. Oh, that is a very fantastic. They're the ones who are creating things and things like that. So yeah, we'll dive straight into it. And thanks for people watching my videos. It's good because I do it when I can, obviously between work and evenings off and stuff. So I know it's not the best quality, and it's probably kind of mundane, just slagging myself off. But I post stuff on TikTok as well. And at the moment, the last couple of weeks or a week or so, I've just been doing my main save and just getting into the habit of editing and doing that, so we finish this storyline much better than we have in previous versions of the game. So yeah, and then I really want to crack on and do a bit more, So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Penabont at home. Let's see what happens. Well, we're at home, but Oh, mix up at the back. It's a good save from Watkins. And like I said, we've been playing well. As soon as I want to record and stuff like that, of course it's going to go a bit pear-shaped. But, why not? I think usually as well I've been going positive quite early on, and I will now, because the possession. We are dominating side, so I think it makes sense to be a bit more positive. And our team isn't as bad as I thought it was originally. And we got 2 signings coming in January. One was like a left winger. Oh, and they smashed one in. One's a left winger who's going to be really, really good instantly, and one's a centre back. So, yeah, it should really help us shore things up. We've had a youth development intake preview, and it's poor. It's very poor. It's going to be bad. So, yeah, we'll keep an eye on things. I want a better display. Come on, boys. Let's pick it up. I've just come back and watched Llantwit play Llantwit in real life. They lost 1-0. They defended pretty well, but yeah, the attack was a little bit lackluster, I would say. And it was super cold. I'm freezing. I've had a cup of tea. And yeah, my eyes are funny. Achy and stuff. But anyway, I'm sure looking at a screen for another hour or so will make it better. As we approach the 65-minute mark, nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. We haven't protected the goal. So let's get our ball winner off. He hasn't done his job, has he? We'll get the Greek goal scorer on. I think we'll leave it like that. Mark Smith, I mean, those two are beautiful players. Keegan Roberts as well. Oof. And I think we'll leave it there. Should we get, you know what? Callum Davis hasn't been doing his job either. So we'll get 2 fresh strikers on. We'll see what we can do. Let's get a shot on target. That would be a start in the 70th minute. If we can just keep the chance out. As I say, oh, that's a sign of a team that's crumbling, as we can see. And yeah, it's not a great result, 2-0. I think they're towards the bottom of the table as well, Penabont. So, yeah, not ideal. But we are doing amazing this season. So, I think staying up is kind of a given now. I don't want to get too cocky, but I think it is. And we want to see what happens with the split. I know, like, you play each other maybe twice, maybe. So it might be intense and points might get swapped quite a lot. We weren't good enough. But if we're in the top half, we'll probably get battered by everyone. And like, can you go down, or are you safe at the 6th place? You know what I mean? You could have lower points than 7th, but I don't know. We'll find out together. As yeah, it's a big win for Penabont, and yeah, it's a bit of a season turner for us. We've lost back-to-back games for the first time in a while, and it means we're going to drop down the table or be caught up at least. Anyway, look at those arrows. So it's not great on our part, as we have 5th place next, which is right behind us. So I mean, they have a chance to go above us right now. So yeah, it's going to be very competitive. We could end up anywhere, but it's nice that we actually got quite high up on the pitch as TNS get 3 more goals to the name. At least they conceded. So, you know, they've got the defence of a Mourinho side and the goal scoring of a Klopp side. So it's a bit mad. Townsend set for transfer saga. We get it. Anyway, we'll jump ahead to the next game. Just before we dive in, there's some things to keep you updated with. Townsend has moved to Erebus UK, and Jack Griffiths has gone to Carmarthen. Also, I've reached 100 games in management, so I thought, you know what, why not have a little look at the manager? And my attributes are doing pretty well. My characteristics, you know, who cares? 20% reputation, but my history, we won't look at the timeline, but it's not too bad. I'll have, you know, I think you'll agree, could have earned a bit more money. I've had 1 holiday off. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. You know, we concede a little bit more than our games, but, you know, I think it's decent. We've got 1 cup win, 1 league title, and 1 promotion, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What else is there? There was something else. I think there was something that caught my eye as TNS provide top thing. There was someone I want to look out for. Wrexham goalie, sorry. Christian Dibble plays at TNS. Backup goalie. But he's listed, but he's on the Wrexham save, Welcome to Wrexham with Ryan Reynolds and all that. So I was like, get him in. Could do. So there's the league table just before we dive in against Landundo, and I'm probably saying it poorly, even though I'm from here. Doesn't matter. 28 points. We are head to head. They obviously got Richard Griffiths, our beautiful man. He's been a bit injured, so I think he might be back for. I doubt it actually. I think he's out, but you know he's got 3 goals in the Prem, so it's not all bad for him. As Griffiths is leaving, and okay, they're leaving in a week. I think the window opens. So that's good. Mason Parris, by the way, he's like our first youngster who's made the squad purely because of numbers, if anything. So yeah, I think we'll dive straight into it. I think. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I think Mark Smith is a bit tired, but you know, It's a season. Just get involved, get into it. So they beat us 2 games ago. Hopefully we can get our revenge now. We don't want to make it 3 league defeats in a row. That wouldn't be ideal. We did that earlier in the season. We'll shift to positive. If I can find my mouse. Positive, please. Don't concede. Keep them out long. Ooh, that was a nice strike. Yeah, the kit in real life, Llantwit's kit, is really nice. It really goes well. I've got one, watched them play as well earlier, and yeah, it's a great kit. I wanted a number 10 on there, but yeah, didn't end up happening. So I could probably do it myself, to be honest. Just get the numbers and people can do it anyway. Quinn Bevington whips it in, and Archie Gillard, our centre back, who he's offside. Where's VAR when you need it? There he is. He's sneaking offside. He is offside, I think. TNS go 2-0 up against Cardiff Met Uni, their closest rivals, I guess, or challenge to the league. I'll give them some confidence. We're losing at the moment. We don't want to see the offline thing as a reminder. Get rid of it. I'm just smashing the space bar. Let's get a goal here. Let's get a sneaky win and just give us that momentum to stay towards the top of the table. But, I'm not going to... Is it count your chickens? Is that the same? When things are going well? How are people looking forward to the World Cup and stuff? Let me know. It's probably, when this video releases, it will definitely be midway through the World Cup, I guess. Or, I imagine it will be, to be honest. Yeah, obviously want Wales to do well. Hope they do. Won't say too much more in case it ages really badly and they are a massive disgrace, which they won't be. They might be. Anyway, back to fake football. Watkins. Sweeper keeper on defend, of course. I'm not a madman. Ooh. Lunging in. Wow, there we go. Nice. I'll tell you what, a bit of a battle this game. Quinn Beverton. Ooh, yes, he gets mad. He needs to score more. He got 17 goals last season in the league below. Speaking of, here's your chance, mate. Bury it. Ooh, yes, he's doubled his tally. I don't know why I'm oohing all the time today. What was that? Interesting. That was a bit of Irish in him, maybe. That was a... He doesn't score often for us, you can tell. Anyway, that is a big result, so let's keep it up. K. Roberts. Ooh, Evans. Ooh, I can't stop saying ooh. Let's move on. Let's get some subs on. This is a really great result if we can hold on. There's no wingers. Interesting. Back out of that. Let's see what happens in 2 minutes. And I'm going to have to do some sort of tactical shape change, aren't I? We're going to have to do this. And who could probably play there? Not many people, let's be honest. Morgan, he can run around. He can do some running, can't he? I think what we'll do is this. Because he's got a bit of a dribbling technique and he's got the pace to actually play there. And we'll do some of this, shall we? It's not ideal. Deep line playmaker. He can't pass the ball, can he? Can this guy pass the ball? No. You know what? Ball winner, of course. That means we've got 2 ball winners. We'll do this. We'll do DM. No, DM. Support. And we'll do support. So it's just a bit of a supportive midfield role, please. Thank you. That'll do. And hopefully we can see off this game. And it would mean a lot. Because, as Johnson heads over, just means we can get back to our little bit of form that we were on. And not just be rubbish on camera. That would be nice. There's Jones, the makeshift left back. He's wasting time. Whips it in, Morgan, and it's a goal. It's beautiful. We'll go balanced. There we go. I think that's a pretty good little sub. Put the striker to the wing, and Morgan, who's good in the air, gets his goal. Interesting. So it should put us in a decent position for the league split. Oh, it's a shame. Didn't even check what it was. Good performance and a good win. I think you would agree. And I think we go up to 4th place, 31 points, 20 games. That is solid. It's a good thing. He pulled a calf muscle. Interesting. Out for 3 weeks. We have 9 days till we play Connors, Key, and the last 2. So I think, am I playing that game? I know we played these 2 games. Cool. 2-0 loss, 2-0 win. I'll play these 2 now, and then we'll just see what happens afterwards. So just before I play those games off camera, we've got the 2 new signings to welcome. And you can see they're on big money, 250. I think it might be the highest. I have to double check, but there he is. Left winger, his physicals are unbelievable at this level. 6'2". I mean, you think his strength would be higher, but surely for 6'2", he'll be able to use his body pretty well. That is unbelievable. Mentals, just a few areas to work on, but I mean, 6 and 7s at this level aren't that bad, really. 9s are way better, of course, but then technically, yeah, he's going to be a handful, isn't he? So yeah, that left wing as well. Yeah, it's going to be tasty. Jake Thompson as well. He's an ex-Swansea boy. Solid centre back. He's going to be brutal, and that's the first player I've seen. I've got like any sort of value in. That's interesting. Wonder why. Oh, 250. Yeah, 250 by far is our highest paid player. I think he deserves it. He's 18. That means he's one of the oldest at the team. But that playing there, woohoo! He's going to be good. He's going to be good. So, end of the 2 games now, and yeah, we've finished 4th in the table. I'll show you the results. It was pretty good, actually. I kind of changed a few things, but against strong opposition, we've got a draw, especially against Bala. They were just below us. So, yeah, like I said, we are finishing the top section. We all play each other twice, so 10 more games of the season, and it's going to be tough, I suppose. I guess Connors Key and even Barry, I mean, good teams, so it's super competitive. The bottom team obviously deserve to go down. They probably will. Even I can't really say that name. Karen Narfen. Just say it quicker. They're even a decent side as well, to be honest. So yeah, our schedule up now is going to be really tough. Especially that we've got TNS in there, but we've got really big teams. We'll see how we do. Form could stumble, but we'll see. I might slightly change a tactic now, as my wingers are both 6 foot plus, and yeah, we'll see. I really like this, but I think I might mix things up. But for now, I think we'll leave it there. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe. And yeah, thanks for the support. And I think we'll come back round here. We'll see. But anyway, I'll catch you guys next episode.